Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is a weird one because I've had this figure for about 3 or 4 months. I have no idea where it came from or who sent it or why they sent it, but it's here and I'm going to review it. So I hope you enjoy this one. So BBK Den of Thieves 1/6 scale collectible figure. And I believe this character is played by Gerard Butler. I have not seen the film, and I had no idea this figure existed. Like I said, it just arrived one day. I was expecting something else, and I was all excited opening up the packaging and expecting to see what I was expecting to get, and you know, just completely unrelated. I guess it was a Hot Toys figure I was waiting for that I got off eBay, and I thought this was that. Open it up and I start to see little glimpses of the packaging at the top, and I'm thinking, why does it say Den? What the hell did I order that said Den on the box? And then I see Den of Thieves. I'm like, hang on a minute, that sounds like a movie I've heard of but I haven't seen. So yeah, no idea where it came from or why. It just turned up, and it's been frustrating me for ages. I mean, it's nice, it's a nice problem to have, you know, a random free 1/6 scale figure turns up, but it's just bugging me. I don't know what the story is behind it. Maybe making this video someone will see it and say, oh, it was us, or it was me, you know. That would be really helpful. But yeah, the box looks nice enough. What's on the back? Collectible, yeah, adult, not a toy, recommended for ages 15 and up. There's no videos on YouTube that I could see of this figure, so I mean, at least there'll be a video on YouTube now of the piece, and if anyone is a fan of the movie and is interested in getting the figure. So drop a like on it for me, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at DKnight333, and I'll get on with this review. Now, I will just mention, it's a figure that you can have 2 looks with. You can have him in like a black t-shirt and a leather jacket, which is like a brown leather jacket, and a cigarette in his gob. Or you can deck him out in his kind of full sheriff bulletproof vest and radio on his shoulder and the whole bit, and quite a few guns in here as well. So you got like a nice, I will say the box, by the way, is very nice quality, quite reminiscent of the quality of the box that was with the Fonzie caustic plastic figure I reviewed recently. Nice foam, and then we have the figure inside here. There's his jacket, you got a cap, bulletproof vest, he's got some nice boots. His arm is broken, unfortunately, right at the socket where it joins onto the body. His right arm is broken, and I never did anything to the figure. I barely took him out to just glance at him a little bit, but yeah, this arm is broken at the shoulder, and these tattoos, we'll get a look at those. They're like transfer stickers or something, but they're really sticky and they're starting to go a bit weird. So that's unfortunate. But then underneath here, I'll just stand up for a minute and get a look. You get a few cool little things here. I mean, I wouldn't display the figure as the character he is. I've no interest, to be honest with you. But he's got some handy stuff, like there's a cool 1/6 scale sheriff badge under there. Got some cool guns. A nice little radio there. So he does come with some cool little bits. None of this is metal, it's all plastic. And a few other little straps. You got a cigarette. Got some other little pouches and stuff. Some hands. They're not the best hands, but you get some cool little bits and pieces with them. Alright, I'll get him out and show you what's going on. I mean, like I said, he's got a broken arm. So, sorry about me wearing my gloves and me big furry top, folks. It's really cold. Let me just zoom in here on the brake right there. So it seems like it's just that little pointy bit sticking out. That's the only thing kind of keeping the arm on, and that broke. Like, I didn't even do anything with it. So I imagine I have to be very careful with the other arm here as well. Yeah, the eyes are looking off to the side a little bit. Looks like a pretty good head sculpt. We get a good look at that now. Let me get him out and stand him up. It's a shame though, because I was planning on maybe using this body for a different project, but now with the broken arms and the dodgy sticky tattoos, they really are quite sticky. Oh, I forgot to say, he does come with these kind of aviator style glasses as well. They're very wide. I took them out earlier because I wanted to try them on my Travis Bickle figure, but they don't work. But he does come with them as well. At least there'll be a video on YouTube of the figure. I don't mean to make it look terrible by having him stand there holding his own arm, but that's the situation. So it's a terrible joint where it joins onto the body. That just looks so fragile. I know that the other arm will break as well if I even look at it funny. So yeah, we'll see what we can get out of him fun wise. Once I put the leather jacket on, that should hold the arm in place at least, because it's quite tight around the wrist area when you put the jacket on, so that will hold the arm in place. At least it will look like he's got two arms when he's just standing there. The likeness, you know, it's alright. It's not great. It looks a little bit like Russell Crowe sometimes, but I don't know. I could tell, because I'm not familiar with the film Den of Thieves. I had to look it up once this figure turned up, but I knew straight away when I saw even the picture on the front of the box, I knew it was Gerard Butler. Even though it's not the best likeness, I knew who it was supposed to be. And I was thinking to myself, Gerard Butler, what the hell? What film? You know, I can't really... I've seen him in, you know, stuff. What's he been in? Those ones where he's like an agent and he has to save the White House or something, and yeah. Nothing's really coming to mind. I'll have to put a pause in here and have a little Wikipedia or whatever and remind myself what he's been in. Okay, yeah, so obviously 300, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I've seen some of them ones. I think there's a few of them. London Has Fallen, I think I saw that. Law Abiding Citizen, I think I've seen that one. What else has he done? Old Gerard Butler. Okay. Yeah, well, there's Den of Thieves, that's what we're looking at now. Figure wise. Curious, what else? The Ugly Truth, don't know about that. Geostorm, huh. Oh, I did see that one, The Bounty Hunter. And Cop Shop, that's on Netflix. I've been meaning to give that a look, but haven't got round to that yet. Oh, never mind, bollocks, phone's been stupid. Right. Yeah, that's right, got the logo on my phone. Everywhere. Yes. Alright. I mean, it's not bad, is it? The head sculpt, but unfortunately the quality of the figure, because of the arm break and knowing that the other arm will break so easily, I can't say the quality is going to be good. It's not going to be a high score at the end. But we'll get to that. Okay, well maybe they're not broken then, because I just went to lift his arm up a little bit while he was holding on to this, and then this one came out as well. Maybe they just popped back in or something. It looks broken, like the way it looks at the edges of this bit. It looks like a break, but maybe it's not. I'm going to take his damn t-shirt off and we'll see what's going on here. Alright, so remove the t-shirt and yeah. I'm not sure what's going on there. Seems like the glue has failed and it's just come out of the socket. I mean, it's just those little, these bits, but that looks all broken and mashed up to me. I barely touched it. There's the tattoos, all sticky and tacky feeling. And another one, all, I mean, so obviously a transfer or whatever you call it. Yeah, bit of a disaster. BBK. Alright, I've got me collector's best friend Loctite glue. I don't know how well that's going to hold up. I can still move them. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I don't know how well that's going to hold. He's got some weird padding nappy under the combat trouser things. It's all padded out. It's really thick. This white padding stuff, and it looks a bit odd. I don't know, maybe once he's got his vest on and the jacket, it all kind of proportions out, but it's a bit of a weird one, this. Yes. God. Okay, no, the glue didn't work, both arms broke, and I've just put the arms in the sleeves of the jacket and put the jacket on, and he looks really put out. This is just terrible. Oh, I mean, no offense to whoever sent this, had the best intentions, I'm sure, but I don't know who sent it, why they sent it, if it's a company sending it for review, or if it's a collector friend of mine who just didn't say, hi, I've sent you something. I don't know anything about where this came from. It's super frustrating. But there he is. I'll put his hands on, you know, and his cap. I think that will really help the look. Putting the cap on his head, I think that's really gonna... Alright, there we go. Hat is on. Yeah, doesn't look very good. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna bother putting on all of his SWAT stuff. You know, maybe the jacket will come in handy for something. Maybe the guns will come in handy for something. The pants as well, you know. The boots, I don't know about them. They're a little bit... I don't know. They're a bit... It doesn't stand up very well in them. They're all a bit mushy. They are like a combination of like material and some kind of plastic, maybe. I've got to do something to make you click on the video, so I'm going to make this the thumbnail. Which isn't clickbait, because technically it's all accurate. His arms have come off and he does need some help, so who better to help out than Batman and Spidey? You know, between the two of them, I'm sure we can at least get 100 views in a month. We'll see. Share it around and let people know, you know, watch out for this particular figure. I've seen it going for about 150 average on eBay, and it's definitely not worth that money. And that's just my situation. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I ended up with a weird figure, but my experience has not been a good one. And poor old Gerard Butler. At least he has the Hot Toys 300 figure. You know, that's looks like a much better piece. There's probably some other Gerard Butler 1/6 scale figures out there as well. This is not one of the good ones. Although you might want the head sculpt for something. I'm trying to find some hope here. Yeah, final thoughts and a score out of 10. I don't mean to be rude and unappreciative. It is a bit funny though, come on. I mean, his arms are broken and he looks terrible, but I mean, they meant well. The box is nice. Nice, good quality cardboard. Nice bit of artwork of the figure. But yeah, he's fallen apart. Both arms are off. I couldn't get them back on again with super glue even. They just, as soon as I went to move them to get the jacket on, they just crumbled away and nothing. Do I recommend the figure? No, unfortunately not. My experience with BBK is this one single experience, and it has been pleasant in one way because here the figure is and I never asked for it. It's always nice when a nice little surprise like this comes along, but it's definitely not a very good quality figure, and I can only give it, let's see, out of 10, 7 good, 8 very good, 9 excellent, 10 a masterpiece. I'm afraid this doesn't quite get to the 7 point. I don't think I've ever had to give a figure less than a 7, really. So let's see, I'd give him, considering the quality of those arms, it's got to be a 3, you know. I mean, I appreciate they tried with the head sculpt. It's not too bad, it's not awful, but it's not that good either. The quality of the jacket, I don't know how that's going to hold up. It's not real leather. We'll see how that holds up over time. Got a nice little black t-shirt that will probably come in handy for something, and the pants as well, and the guns and some other bits like that. But yeah, it's like a 3 out of 10. It's just not very good quality. So no offense, whoever sent this along. Yeah, that's the Den of Thieves 1/6 scale figure by BBK. Alright, see you later.